This is Literature Hub 247, a free online literature class. We are still on that interesting African novel titled Redemption Road, written by Elma Shaw. Earlier on this platform, we discussed the plot summary, the character analysis, the themes, as well as the narrative techniques used in Redemption Road. This is chapters 23 and 24. In the last chapter, we discussed how Bendu escaped from Bloomer camp. This is revealed to us through the technique known as nightmare. That is, the author makes use of nightmare to reveal to us how Bendu escaped from the Bloomer camp. We also discussed how Commander Cobra is now aware that he is about to be arrested, but nobody knows who informed him. Now let's continue. Bendu goes to our office on Monday afternoon after attending the meeting of humanitarian organizations. She, however, comes back with bad news from the meeting. What now causes the bad news? Let's read on. The USAID money is decreasing, and the EU will only give money for emergency and rehabilitation. There wouldn't be a provision for development. No? This will affect our NGO. The Carter Center and 2 international NGOs are leaving. The proposal drawn by her and Agnes was rejected because the NGO couldn't get more funds to work with their partners. Bendu looked at the photograph of the women marching for peace. The women dressed in black and white. Black symbolizes their grief and white their hopes. She's now in her office, so she's now looking at the photograph of the women. She walks into the weekly counseling session. Josephine and Rosetta are delighted to see her. They are surprised when Tene enters to inform them that she doesn't have tuberculosis, but a serious infection that is not contagious. The girls have not seen Bendu since the confrontation with Moses Fanny, so they have questions for her. They ask her to narrate the whole story. Bendu responds that she's surprised that she couldn't still face such a situation after all the counseling and advice she has given in the room. Agnes asks her to tell them the lessons learned. Bendu replies that one cannot change what happened in the past, but can control the way one responds. She reminds them of what they normally say during the war. Let's quote it. What doesn't kill me will really make me stronger, unquote, quote and unquote. She advises that they have to emerge stronger from their experiences. When they are confronted with their past like her, they have to study the situation and think about what to do. Rosetta asks Bendu whether forgiving someone means the offender is getting away with his offense. Bendu replies that she's also agitated with that question and says that it helps to remember how the offense was carried out. Agnes explains further that one needs to study the situation and whether the offense was carried out intentionally. Josephine later asks Bendu about her feelings when she sees Commander Cobra. Bendu replies that Cobra knows about her past that nobody knows. He reminded her of everything she had been trying to forget. That's Commander Cobra. He's saying that Commander Cobra reminded her of everything she had been trying to forget. She says she had a baby during the war for a rebel. She ran from the camp, leaving the baby behind. That is Samson. That's the name of the rebel. She says that she feels like a big burden is lifted off her shoulders when she tells the people about her secret. Tene also speaks up and says that Bendu really encourages her. Remember her revelation to her family members when she was in the hospital about what happened in Dodoma. That's what she's now making reference to. She has that revealing one's secret not only helps the person, but also helps other people. Tene then reveals to them that the result of the test carried out on her revealed that she is HIV positive. The people are scared as she responds to rhetorical questions that she only has the virus that causes AIDS. Now, the author here makes use of this opportunity to educate us on HIV. That is the precautions we need to take. She said the doctor told her that she has had it a long time, but the weakness in her immunity makes her feel it now. She needs to eat well to boost her immunity. She is afraid of where to get money to eat well. She said the counselor at the hospital said if the HIV positive people were ready to talk about having HIV, the people could understand how not to get the virus. Bendu asked her how she feels, and she replies that she feels weak sometimes. She replies to Joseph's question that she's not scared of dying, but how the people will act when they know she has hit. That is what she's saying. That was she's scared of. That she's not scared of dying, but how people will react to her when they know that she has HIV. She explains further that they all understand that one cannot contract HIV from someone by being a friend. But many people don't know that. But many people don't know that. Hence, she's afraid that people will run away or even try to harm her if they know. That is why she's scared. She's not really scared of death, but the reaction of the people when they know that she has HIV. That was she's scared of. Josephine then promises her that they will not tell anybody about it. Tene says she's not worried about saying it out, that she doesn't want to keep it a secret. She wants people to be helped by her story, as Bendu is doing. As the disaster continues, Tene is well treated and she's happy. Bendu is happy with the effectiveness of the HIV and AIDS awareness campaign. That is chapter 23. Now chapter 24. Bendu and Agnes are still in the counseling room. Bendu's thoughts are on what transpired during the session and her own issue with Vani. Agnes suddenly tells Bendu to forgive Vani. The latter replies that the former should not tell her what to do. She explains further that when they were on the beach, she thought of letting everything go, but the next minute, Vani will say another thing. She then replies to Agnes' question that she's not ready to drop the charges. That is when Commander Korba, that is Vani, tried to kidnap her when they were on the beach. Agnes comments that Bendu is not walking the talk as they taught the girls. That repentance and forgiveness is the way to fix the relationship that is destroyed. Bendu explains further that she doesn't want to be a disappointment to the victims who cannot speak up. If she forgives, she's no longer fighting for justice. Agnes clarifies that forgiveness is wiser and better for everyone in the end. Bendu argues that it's better if Vani changes from his own behavior. That some people might be forced into violence, while some do it intentionally. Agnes says it's difficult to know the category a particular person belongs to. Some go into violence to protect themselves, hence she cannot be punished. Let's look at that again. Some go into violence to protect themselves, hence such cannot be punished. She explains to Bendu that Vani attacked her because she was trying to spoil his plans. She then advises her to channel her energy towards something else instead of pursuing Cobra. Agnes gives an assignment to Bendu as they gave to the girls. She asks her to write a letter to Cobra or Samson or whoever she feels offended her. Bendu agrees with Agnes and prepares to leave. Agnes tells Bendu to wait and says she's thinking about whether they can start a truth project at the center. She says the letters they asked the girls to write give her the idea. She explains that the victims and the perpetrators will be invited to talk about their experiences in the presence of counselors and community leaders. She expatiates further that it will be open to whoever is interested. She says the main goal is to help people start healing by speaking out. Bendu agrees with Agnes' suggestions. Bendu leaves Agnes in the office and heads for Siata's place in Mamba Point, a temporary home. Bendu notices that the dining room in Siata's place is decorated with beautiful flowers. She then asks Siata whether Terence has changed. Siata informs her that the flowers are for her. They are brought by Calvin, expressing his love for her. Remember, Bendu is now living in Siata's place after she escaped from Commander Cobra, who tried to kidnap her. Bendu amass the flowers and makes a complimentary comment about Calvin. Siata says that Calvin used to be in love with Bendu when they were kids, and she's surprised how they never come together. Bendu replies that she took him as another brother since he was his brother's friend. She asked Siata when Terence comes home yesterday. Siata replied that she didn't know when he sneaked in, that she has slept. Siata wonders how Bendu still continues with Cobra's issue. Bendu responds that she's also thinking about it. She asks that the bitterness towards him is gone and wants to move on. She says her lawyer will still pursue him, but she wants to find her daughter now. That is baby girl. Siata then says, imagine the girl is dead or doesn't want to see her. Bendu responds that she has thought about it too. Bendu smiles at Siata's affectionate comment that she's crazy because of the things happening in her life and how she's facing them. She still has finding her daughter with it. Bendu plans to visit the International Committee of the Red Cross, that is ICRC. There is a message system there she can use to reach Mahamusu, Anna, and Orita. Orita, wherever they are. She tried to visit ICRC. He's saying that there's a message system there she can use to reach Mahamusu, Anna, and Orita, wherever they are. They can give her information about baby girl. That is her daughter she abandoned at the Luma camp. So that is Redemption Road chapters 23 and 24. If you are new on this platform, try and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll be part of the class, and whenever any video is released, you are going to be notified. Like this video, you are free to share it on any social media platform. Inform your friends about this platform. Invite them to join us. Teachers in the house, introduce this platform to your students. Parents, introduce the platform to your children. If you have any question or any comment, just send it to the comment section. It will be attended to. I wish you best of luck. Let's meet in the next class.